After plenty of speculations, Ramesh Powar will now continue as the head coach of the India women's cricket team. After their disastrous exit from the first round in the ICC 2022 Women's World Cup, it was thought that Ramesh Powar might not get to continue in that role. But, according to sources that have spoken exclusively to the India Today group, the three-member CAC panel led by Madan Lal, RP Singh and Mrs. Sulakshana Naik have confirmed that Ramesh Powar will continue as the head coach as he was given a 2-year contract. Thus, despite the early exit from the World Cup, Ramesh Powar will continue to be the head coach of the India women's cricket team. It has been a very interesting journey for Ramesh Powar when you look at it. In 2018, when he had the fallout with Mithali Raj, after India's acrimonious exit from the 2018 ICC World T20 in the West Indies, it was felt that Powar would not come back. When he was sacked, W.E. Raman was appointed as the coach of the India women's cricket team, and he had good success with them. He helped India to the final of the ICC Women's World Cup, the World T20 in Australia, before the coronavirus pandemic ensured that the India women's cricket team did not play for 1 year. However, in a dramatic change of fortunes, Ramesh Powar replaced W.E. Raman in late 2021. It was decided that Powar would have much more better managerial skills than Raman. Although controversial, Ramesh Powar was part of the India women's cricket team at a time when they were wanting to prepare for the World Cup in 2022, which was already postponed. When he took over, Ramesh Powar had two very important trips to make. One was to Australia and one was to England. India did not gain that much of success, but they did ensure that they ended Australia women cricket team's dominant streak at that time. If one has to look at Ramesh Powar's success, it has been very mixed for the India women's cricket team. When the World Cup happened, prior to that, there was a series against New Zealand. India lost that 1-4 and they also lost the T20I. In the World Cup, they did not achieve wins against England, Australia, New Zealand, and in a heartbreaking situation, they had to lose to South Africa. That knocked them out of the World Cup for the first time. And also, if you have to look at it, it was the first time that India did not qualify for the knockout stages of the Women's World Cup since 2016, if you have to look at it. In 2017, they had reached the final of the ICC Women's World Cup in England. They had also reached the final of the ICC Women's World T20. So, Ramesh Powar will now continue for 2 years. This 1 year has been done, and now he will continue as the head coach until May 2023. What are India's series at that point in time? Well, the India women's cricket team will be playing the Commonwealth Games. For the first time, cricket will be part of the Commonwealth Games since 1998. But this will be a T20 format. India will play Barbados, India will play England and Australia in that Commonwealth Games, which will be held in Birmingham. After that, they will play a series, a limited over series of T20Is and 3 ODIs against England, also in England. What's the rest of the calendar? We don't know, but at this point in time in 2023, the ICC Under-19 Women's World Cup will also be played. So, Ramesh Powar will be at the helm of the side until May 2023. RP Singh, Madan Lal and Sulakshana Naik, the three members of the Cricket Advisory Committee, did ask about the World Cup disappointment. Ramesh Powar did give a satisfactory explanation. That is why he's been asked to continue. On the other hand, when he came back in 2021 to replace W.E. Raman, Madan Lal and the CAC did ask him about the fallout with Mithali Raj. At that time, his explanations were found to be satisfactory. On the other hand, if I have to look at it, Ramesh Powar might be the ideal candidate to ensure that India gets a better transition period, considering that the likes of Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami might not be playing in this tournament, may not be playing that much of cricket in the near future, if I have to ask. India's chances of giving Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami a golden farewell were evaporated when they lost to South Africa, and that eliminated them from the knockout stages of the tournament. Although you may want to understand that Ramesh Powar was kind of responsible for not ensuring that the Indian cricket team did not get that much success? Well, they did not get that success primarily because the veterans could not succeed that much, and there was no consistency with the bowling or with the batting prior to the World Cup also. They lost out key crucial moments. They could have ended Australia's streak much earlier, but Jhulan Goswami's no ball did cost them. Even in the league game against South Africa, Deepti Sharma overstepped, and that cost them big time. So from 2018 to 2021, it has been a very turbulent and rollercoaster journey for Ramesh Powar. Earlier, after the World Cup exit, there were reports that Ramesh Pawar's time as the Indian cricket team head coach ended. But with this new development now, Ramesh Powar is now going to be at the helm of the India women's cricket team for at least 2 years. So that means till 2023. 1 year is over, 2022. So now 2022 to 2023, he will be at the helm. One hopes that he can give India good success in the Commonwealth Games as well as in the series in England. So that is the development that we have at this point in time. The key highlights is the CAC have ensured that Ramesh Powar will continue as the head coach of the India women's cricket team. The CAC comprised of 3 members, RP Singh, Madan Lal and Sulakshana Naik. Thank you so much for watching this live. Press the like, comment, share and subscribe button for Sports Today. Do join us for more news and analysis.